Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are having the very last event or tournament, match, whatever, of the Trackmania Games 2026 coming up. And it's going to be the grand final of the mixed team tournament. We have two teams playing against each other. And similar to how the rankings are looking like in the overall leaderboard, we have Germany versus Great Britain. Sadly, it's not me playing for Germany here. Massa and me went out a bit earlier today. But luckily, Nooprime and Letzter locked in, and now they have to fight the Titans from Great Britain. They have Epos and Bospes. It's going to be very hard to win, to be honest. The overall result, however, is not gonna get... Actually, the overall result could get influenced. Not for Germany, though. Germany is, pretty much the winner of the Trackmania Games already. It is not possible anymore for the UK to overtake. So that's already a GG to Germany. However, the result matters in a way that if Germany beats Great Britain here, Great Britain will actually get pushed down to third and France will get second place. So for us Germans, the result doesn't matter. For France and the UK, it absolutely matters. So it's still going to be very interesting. And we're of course still going to hope for the Germans to win, because getting a gold medal to Germany would be very goated. So let's see how it's going to work out. The way this tournament here works is that we're going to play 2v2 Trackmania World Tour mode. Which means that we play, we have 3 maps of course, and we play a best of 3. So whoever wins 2 maps wins the match. And the mode works in a way that we play 2v2 in the rounds. And then there's different round outcome scenarios. There can be a draw, for example, if it goes into the finish like this. Great Britain in first and fourth and Germany in the middle. That gives 1 point to both teams. If it's the other way around, it's of course also 1 point to both teams. Then there is the victory scenario, where UK would be in first and third, and Germany in second and fourth. That would give 2 points to the UK, and 1 point to Germany. And then there is, of course, the ace scenario, where, whatever team aces gets 3 points, and the team that is getting aced is getting 0 points. And whoever has 15 points on a map is basically winning the map. That's how it's gonna work. So the only difference to Trackmania World Tour basically is that it goes until 15 points. And not until 10. So, we have an exciting match coming up. The warm-up is ending right here. So let's see how map number 1 is going to go, which is Burden. Probably the weirdest map in the map pack. And yeah, I am expecting some pretty good pace here. So let's see what people are going to cook. I'm pretty sure the one or other 54-second time is going to be driven here. Hopefully Germany is locked in. The other, like the Great Britain team has not, they haven't lost, my English is not working. They didn't lose a single match yet, so they are undefeated. We already lost a match, which was earlier against this exact team. So Germany lost 1 match so far against, these guys, and Great Britain hasn't lost at all yet. So this could be a good revenge story here. Round 1 is looking pretty juicy. Epos with an early crash. Bospes, however, on a good run. We don't like to see that. Very clean line here. Letzter probably too far. But hopefully Nooprime is going to be able to clutch out the line. Very good outside turn. Bospes is coming closer though. Gets a really good end. And is Bospes going to win the round? No, he's not. Very good. Okay. Good first round. 0.11 winning time. 22 by Letzter. That is juicy for the Germans. Sadly not an ace. But starting off with victory is not too bad. So, round number 2. I mean, was quite fortunate that Epos crashed early. I wouldn't mind happening that. Happening again. My brain is in the mud. I've been streaming for 9.5 hours. So I'm not at full brain capacity anymore. And neither is Letzter apparently, because Letzter with quite a slow start, while Epos and Bospes are having a good start. So honestly, Nooprime has to clutch it, but Nooprime gets a very unfortunate dirt pump there. And with that, the Brits are 0.3 in the lead almost. That is gonna be hard. That might be the first ace for the UK. Close line by Nooprime. But yeah, Nooprime failing. Letzter, can he make anything happen? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, that is the ace, and that is sadly a pretty good round. 0.05 and 0.11. Difficult. We hate to see it. Yeah. Also to be fair, if we see it realistically, UK is the stronger duo. They would deserve the win. They are very fast. Germany really needs a bit of a hero match. Like, the UK was by far the best team so far in mixed duo. So, yeah, it's gonna be very hard. You never know. Anything is possible. But if everything goes as expected, then the UK is gonna win here. But maybe also not. We'll see. Depends on if Germany is ultra locked in. They can drive all of these times as well. But UK has been pretty consistent in the past matches. Yeah, let's see. Leicester sadly quite a bit behind, but New Prime is having a pretty good lead. Is it going to be enough to deny? Oh, okay. We have a touch. Is Leicester going to be able to overtake? It looks pretty good for Leicester. But Leicester gets a bad end, and with that, it is sadly only a draw. Ah, not great. Not great, not great. Do you think Massa and me would have been a better match against Boston and Epos? Nope. I mean, we played earlier against this German team and we lost 2-0 sadly. So, yeah, nee. Not at all. Okay, 5-3. I mean, the Brits got the one ace. But other than that, I would say somewhat even so far. Epos this time with a bad start. 0.2 behind. And also Bospes with a pretty bad wood turn. But he got pretty good speed out of it. So overall, he is still there. This could be the ace though, if Germany locks in. Bospes also, Epos also getting closer. Again, what an inside line by both of the Germans. Now the drift. This one is very tricky. Bospes. Ah! Let's start touching the border here. And suddenly, it might actually be... Wait, no. It's not going to be an ace, right? 9. That's crazy. Epos driving a 0.15 with that shit start is crazy, eh? Ah, fucking UK, bro. Why is the UK so good at normal mixed maps? The UK in the Trackmania games, ultra weak at like the dank styles, like trial RPG, no chance. But at mixed, they are just godlike. Nothing you can say there. They are insane. They have so many good players. It's crazy. Unbelievable. Oh, Epos with an unfortunate wallbang. Where the hell is Bospes? Wait, Bospes... Also, I saw that Leicester respawn, but Bospes also with a touch. Hello, guys. It's the grand final. Amazing. What a round. Only Epos is alive. You love to see it. Goated. Amazing. Woohoo. Scheiße. Scheiße. Oh god, that's like such a terrible round. Everyone choking. I mean, Epos survived, but that is literally it. The rest completely in the mud. Yeah, but also, that's what... Okay, that was a shit round. Like, 0.4 winning time is also pretty bad by now. Yeah, great. Acing like that is honestly insane. Ai. Die Engländer. Unbelievable. Okay, I mean, not over yet, but also not looking great. We are 8 points behind. So even if we did 2 aces now, yeah, not great. Wallbang coming in. New Prime got it good. Leicester falling a bit behind. And what's also important to mention, by the way, in general, the mixed duo tournament is sadly kinda anticlimactic because almost all of the players stopped practicing the maps because they all started practicing for the EWC instead. So pretty much none of the players is like very ready. Like we all practice. Oh, Epos with a crash. That's good. Like all players stopped practicing at some point. Maybe some people kept practicing a little bit more, but yeah, this is not like the level that it could have had. So it's sadly very unfortunate timing with the EWC. My god, and Bospes almost sniped there. But at least a victory. Thing is, we are so far behind that victories are not gonna get us the win. We need... yeah. What do we need? We need an ace. At least one. So the level from the players has not really increased a lot since the first weekend. Also not at all, kinda. When is the first EWC quali? Saturday. So on the 14th, on Valentine's Day. Okay, Epos with a touch. Could that be the ace? An ace would be juicy, of course. I would really have to get this one in. Bospes, come on. Let us pass. France probably also hoping for Germany here. France definitely on the German side. But as I said, Great Britain is cooking. Not in this round though. Oh, New Prime had it bad, but luckily enough. Oh my god, okay! 54.77. That is an insane time. Holy shit. Almost world record here. Holy fuck. Okay, that's insane. That is an insane time. That is faster than second world record, I think. That's crazy. And Bospes was so surprised by that he instantly crashes the next round. What a run there. And Marsik, thanks for the 6-month free sub. Oh, New Prime with a bad wallbang. At least gets a good exit. So we are, in theory, down for another potential ace. That would be insane. That would be insane. Yeah, Leicester definitely farmed some aura points there. Epos sadly cooking. This will be pretty difficult for New Prime to catch up. And honestly, I'm not sure how it looks like mathematically. But I think we need another ace actually. Without an ace, we are not gonna win this. And apparently New Prime has gotten the memo as well. New Prime, lock it in. You need to overtake that that guy. Oh, Epos had it in. Dude, they have such good endings, bro. Victory. They have such good endings. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, let's start again with a 54. Let's start cooking on another level suddenly. But yeah, it's 13-10. If we need an ace. We need one ace. 2 victories are not even enough. We need an ace. Oi, oi, oi. The wallbang's coming in. Epos got it. Not so good. The Germans are there. Epos in the mud. Epos in the mud. It is only Bospes. Come on. If we get an ace, it is 13-13 and anything is still possible. Germany. Germany. Lock it in. Leicester is far enough in the lead probably. But Bospes has the good endings. Oh my god, so close. New Prime, you need the godlike end. Godlike end. Godlike end. And it's the ace! It is the ace! Leicester with a third .54 in... Also, 3.54 second times in a row. Jesus Christ, my brain. 13-13. Everything is that even. Can Germany win map number 1? We need one more good round like this. The Brits are sweating. Leicester is absolutely locked in right now. It only needs one more round. New Prime is clipping. New Prime is clipping. New Prime is clipping. That is very bad. Okay, Leicester. We need you to save the day once more. But that looks like a rough round. They both got the wood insanely well. Oi, 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 oi. Leicester right now the MVP on the server. And he needs to win the round. Second place not enough, because that would give 2 points to the UK. It needs to be a draw. Leicester, do it. You need to win the round. Come on, that's big enough of a lead. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Oh! Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. No, he failed. Nein, he failed. Ah. Scheiße, he failed the risky finish. Damn, almost a goated comeback by Germany here. Oh, what a nice try, man. Leicester was once again on a really good time. But the pressure. I mean, this end is really difficult. The risky strat there, and he couldn't save. Ah, god damn it. What a nice effort, though. Kinda sad that we fell so far behind early on. But that was a very exciting first match, though. First map. Sadly now, UK already has the match ball. If they win this map, it is J to the over. So now Germany has to win. No other chance. And I mean, on this map, there is probably going to be very, very close races. So let's see. What is Epos doing? Epos took a wall ride in the warm-up. Goat. Why is Boss not playing competitively? I mean, he is. He's just insanely good on these easy maps, but not so good on the more difficult and dank maps. But also has something to do with his very XDD setup. And he also cannot really play on offline tournaments with his setup, yeah. That's also true. What is his setup? Maybe someone has the video link, but Bossbest basically plays with mouse. He plays with the movement of his mouse. So he has like a gigantic fucking desk, and it's just moving his mouse around to steer. But it's like super, super weird. Bossbest setup, yeah, we can show the video after this. It just takes him very long to do the setup. Like, the last World Cup, he could not have played because we only had 45 minutes to set up. Basically, this is how he plays, guys. He plays with his mouse movement. The thing is, though, it's not in a way that the mouse movement is like, it's not like an analog stick where it's like a certain range. It basically works in a way that as long as he steers left, like as long as he moves his mouse to the left, he is gonna steer left. But if he stops moving his mouse to the left, then he is not gonna steer at all. It's like super, super weird setup. And it basically looks like this. But because of that, he's very bad at certain types of maps. Like on these simple maps, it's usually really good. But on certain types of maps, for example, when there is a map that has a very, very long left turn, Bossbest can basically not play the map. Because at some point, he's just too far on the left with his mouse. Kind of thing. They're very XDD setup, and in order to get this to work, he of course, yeah. He also needs like custom software and everything. So yeah, on a. Wait, why am I going into an ace? I'm gonna snap. Scheiße. We aced the first round, now we get ace. Really mad. But yeah, like on like an offline tournament with like very limited time. And you also don't even have the space sometimes on offline tournaments, you know? Like, he could have never played on the Ascension stage, for example. Or on the World Cup stage, he could not have played because the setup time was not enough to do his setup. For example. So he's really good on these kind of simple maps and playing from home. But for everything else, which is basically the pro play, Bossbest is struggling a bit for sure. He can still be good though, but yeah, his strength is definitely on these simple maps. Same for all of these players. Like, all of the 4 players you see in here are especially good at these type of maps. But not necessarily at like the XDD dank maps, which we very often have in tournaments. At least that's not what they are known for yet. But I guess we will see it this year. Like, gonna be very interesting for an Epos. Epos definitely the best player right now when it comes to these maps overall. Like on XPevo mixed type of maps. Also, Germany with another ace. We love to see it. Boah, 0.45 and 0.52. So yeah, the maps that we're gonna see this year, if they are, no? I mean, you know the black maps from the campaign, they are relatively dank and weird. So not really Epos' map type. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how he's gonna perform. And Nuprime and Epos are basically the same as, Nuprime and Letzter are basically the same as Epos. Just, yeah, not that far yet. Not that experienced. Not that good yet. If that makes sense. But they're like all the same type of players, kinda. Very, very fast on these maps, but struggling on weird maps. Usually, at least. Maybe this year it's gonna change. We'll see. And yeah, same for Bossbest, kinda. Like, all of these 4 players are absolute experts on these simple maps. But we don't play these simple maps in the highest level competitions. The only, like, very high level comp that uses these maps is basically, yeah, XPevo, you could say. But also XPevo is quite a bit more difficult than what we have here. EWC maps seem suited. The EWC maps are definitely not normal maps either. I mean, some more, some less, but they are definitely a bit weird as well. Oh, let's start with a gear down. Or did he touch? I kind of looked away for 1 nanosecond and I missed it. But definitely a bit slower. Has a very good drift though. So even though the map is very simple and it's very hard to gain time here, this might be a gap that is catch-upable. My favorite English word. Sadly got another gear down though, so this is now gonna be very difficult. And New Prime has to hold up the flag. Right now we are 3 points in the lead. We love to see that. But it's at most gonna be a draw here for Germany by the looks of it. Hopefully New Prime can keep it up. Everyone with good lines, no crazy differences. New Prime going into the end with a lead that should be big enough. As long as he doesn't troll. And New Prime is indeed not trolling. Drives a 0.4 very fast. And with that, the 2 small mistakes from Let's Star are luckily not costing us any points. Yeah, Epos so far definitely not cooking that much. But then again, small reminder, no one who is playing this tournament is like fully ready. No one is full pracked. Everyone stopped practicing these maps pretty much. Some people practiced a bit more, a bit less. So it's like, yeah, kind of impossible to tell. The level could be a lot higher still if everyone kept practicing. It's just unfortunate timing with EWC. Nonetheless though, people are fast. We still have good races. Bossbass's inputs look crazy. Yeah. Kinda. But the man knows how to drive, as you can see. Epos does not know how to drive, apparently. Did he miss the... I think he missed the reactor, actually. But Bossbass is coming in clutch, maybe. Bossbass with the snipe. New Prime with a good line. New Prime with a... Nine! New Prime had more speed. He was ahead. But New Prime was a tiny bit too far on the right. If he would have finished more inside, it would have been enough. Ah, goddammit. Okay, good effort by Bossbass, though. Could have been enough. Was just jump issue, sadly. Unluco. I wonder why he chose to play like that. No way that was easy to learn. Yeah, I don't know either. I think he just tried it out for fun, and it was fun for him, and he kept playing it, and yeah. I mean, I got told, I don't know if it's true though, but like, I got told that Bossbass never has like the intention to like become like giga professional player in Trackmania. He just plays for fun kinda, and it's just really good. So, yeah, if this is what's the most fun for him, then why would he switch? Why is Marius still in voice chat? I don't know. Gotta ask Marius. He's always in the voice chat, even though when there's no one else there. Yeah, I think Bossbass was even coming. Wasn't Bossbass coming from CS surfing? Come on, that has to be the ace now. Yes, nice. I think it was actually coming from surfing. The pace is really good on this map right now. Winning time almost always a 0.4, which is really nice. Yeah, New Prime and Let's Star both cooking, to be honest. Oh, different line by Bossbass here. A wider exit and then more inside at the... As a wider entry and then more inside exit. Interesting. Oh, very good slide by the Brits here. New Prime falling behind a tiny little bit. And yeah, we know the map is very, very close. Being 0.1 behind could literally be mud. So we only need 2 more points, guys. It's looking really good for Germany. Oh, we need to not get aced now. Come on. Come on. I think this UK team hasn't even lost. This sounds so wrong. Is that correct English? They haven't lost? Ah, whatever. They did not lose a single map yet. Oh, that's actually the ace, maybe! It is the ace, and Germany is winning the map. What a dominant performance. Beating the Giga British guys. The Giga British chefs here. 16-6. That's pretty fast. That's pretty good. Okay, oh my god. My brain really needs like a break. All of the yapping today and also yesterday. Dude, I cannot get out a single sentence that makes sense. Oh, true, never mind. They actually lost a map to Norway. True. I forgot. True. Okay, but with that, guys, we're ending as cinema as we possibly could have had. Most possible cinema ending. What most cinema possible ending? Do you notice that my brain is just not working anymore, guys? I feel like I have like a semi-Schlaganfall. I just cannot get out a single sentence. But no, we have the most cinema possible scenario by going onto the decider map, guys. And whoever wins this map wins the mixed duo tournament, and with that wins the final match of the Trackmania Games. Switch to German, maybe that helps. Yeah, maybe. But then half of you guys wouldn't understand anything anymore. And I'm of course a very inclusive streamer. But I want all of you guys to understand my nonsense yapping. I don't want to annoy only 50% of you guys with it. Most possible cinematic ending, he tried to say. Yeah, roughly. Roughly. What is the prize pool? There is no prize pool. This is a fun community tournament. But the top 3 of each discipline, they are winning custom real-life medals. So basically same as for Olympia. There is on each discipline a gold, silver and bronze medal on the line. And Germany of course wants the gold medal. And once again, small reminder, if Germany beats Great Britain here, France will actually overtake Great Britain in the overall ranking. But it doesn't look like that if New Prime touches in the start. Scheiße. It is all on Letzter here. I'm not sure how good Epos and Bospis were on this map here. But yeah. What about the coach slash captain? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna not get anything. I mean, I also don't deserve it. It's not like I performed really well. But I don't think coach or captain are getting anything. I mean, Letzter will definitely at least get a silver medal, which is nice. But I don't think coach or captain are getting anything. I mean, why would they? Well, yeah, they built the teams and stuff. But first of all, Letzter took most of the work. My main work for the Trackmania Games for Germany was basically to stream it all. To do the marketing, basically. But yeah. I neither played insane at the Trackmania Games, nor did I have like a shit ton of work that makes me have to get a medal or something. I mean, if I get one, I would take it, of course, but yeah. It better goes to the players that did well. I mean, our tech players are getting pretty good medals. They all get a gold medal for the tech team. Then we also got second and third place there. The bingo people are getting a gold medal. And then, yeah. One bronze medal for full speed as well. We do be getting some medals. I sadly barely missed a medal in mixed solo. Mixed solo I could have won, in theory. I was in the final, but instead I got 4th and just not getting anything. Classic. Also, UK is cooking a bit too hard here. I hate what I'm seeing. Let's start trying to make something happen, but it's probably too far. Damn, what a race though. Holy. That's the second round in a row where both of the Brits are only like a couple of thousands apart. That's crazy. UK goes for gold. Yeah, UK definitely has the most gold medals. Germany is the country with the most consistent performances, kinda. UK, like for the UK, it was either they are not at the tournament at all, or they are winning it. There was like nothing in between for the UK, pretty much. But they are having the most gold medals. If you would go, I mean, in the normal Olympics, it is all just judged by the medals. Whoever has the most gold medals is, I think, the winner, no? Of the Olympics. So by normal Olympic scoring, kinda, it would be UK winning. But it kinda doesn't really make sense because, yeah, we don't really have that many disciplines, so, yeah. But luckily, it's decided by points. It makes more sense, to be honest. The Olympic scoring is also pretty stupid. Germany could still win most of the golds. I mean, we got 2 so far. UK has... No, UK already has 3. We could tie them. We could tie them. But, yeah, it sadly looks like UK is gonna get gold medal number 4 here. We are getting clapped because they're playing insane. And that is sadly also looking really bad for the Frenchies. Frenchies, type 1 in the chat. France will only get 3rd, probably. Oh. Good start by the Germans. Auf geht's. I cannot wait to chill after this. This is the grand final, Chaibrider. Nah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be a clean sweep by the Brits here. However, it might also not be an ace for Germany here, because Bospes is just coming out of nowhere. Bospes abusing his mouse to another level. And with that, Bospes actually snipes a Scheiße. Ah, that ace would have been important. But honestly, very good move pulled by Bospes here. Rough. That was rough. An Olympic post ceremony. I don't know. Not that I know. But Trackmania is a really funny game. It is... Like, you can really get good at Trackmania and, like, highest level with basically any input device. As long as it has, like, a certain amount of different inputs being possible. But you can literally get good at anything. You can get World Champ with wheel, with joystick, with mouse, technically, with keyboard. Literally everything can work to be really good. I mean, there's also players that play with mouse, but with the mouse buttons, that also works. I mean, joystick, we don't really have a good player in Stadium, but we had pretty good players in Trackmania United, and in theory, you could be really good at it in Stadium as well. There's just no one who's doing it right now. Yeah, okay, sick time by New Prime, 0.66 is very fast. Victory. I can be good at pretty much anything, more or less. In that case, Trackmania is, I mean, yeah, of course, there is some differences between analog and digital inputs on certain maps. But overall, for Trackmania, you can be good at absolutely anything, which is really cool. Like, Trackmania really is a game where almost for everything you can just say skill issue, and it's honestly true. Like, every issue you could possibly have is pretty much all skill issue. If you really see it neutrally and not as an insult. Yeah, for example, the fact that New Prime touched there, skill issue. The fact that Masa and me went out earlier today, skill issue. The fact that Epos and Bospes are gonna win this most likely, skill issue. But like the positive, also skill advantage kinda. Like, this game is just all about skill. Nothing else counts really. There's probably no game where it's so much about raw skill like Trackmania. I mean, it's another ace, 8.68. Oh my god, the times are so good though. Okay, they only need one more point, guys. Only one more point, and Great Britain will win it. I mean, to be fair, they are playing insanely well on this map. On the other two maps, they would have been beatable, to be honest. But here, it's very, very dominant. Ledstar, yeah, that's basically GG. Ledstar with an early crash. That sadly means that, yeah, it's basically over. Because we would have had to ace. That is most likely the GG. So let's take a look at the victory lap for UK. I mean, it really is not surprising. Epos won the mixed duo tournament, and Bospes got second at the mixed duo tournament. And now they play together in a duo. I wonder who's gonna win mixed duo then. Very surprising that it is them winning. So in the end, even though it was kind of close, really cool that Germany won one map and that we gave up a good fight. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Bospes and Epos too strong. Bospes with a touch doesn't really matter though, unless Epos also crashes. That would be very funny. But Epos is keeping it cool. And with that, the UK wins not only mixed solo, but also mixed duo. And with that, we can now conclude that Germany, I mean, that was clear beforehand already, Germany is winning the Trackmania Games 2026, which is very juicy. So as the captain, I can only say GG to all of the players, and thank you to everyone who cheered for Team Germany. It worked out. And with that, we managed to win it overall, which is really cool. UK, to me personally, very, very positive surprise in the Trackmania Games. I mean, I knew they were going to be good, but I was pretty sure that they were going to get third place behind France. But no, UK actually won the most tournaments. They played really, really well. They also had some downs, like some tournaments where they were not very good. But the ones they were good at, they were basically really, really good at. So in my opinion, a very, very deserved second place for the UK. And yeah, France will be ending up in third place. A bit underwhelming, to be honest, at least in certain disciplines. They cooked a bit at the ending. They won mapping, they won RPG, of course. They won trial. So they also got 3 gold medals in now. But yeah, there were also certain other disciplines. But I would have honestly expected a bit more by the Frenchies there. But yeah, that's how it can go sometimes. It was overall very, very interesting to... Ah, yeah, wait, did I say they won RPG? No, they didn't. They got 3rd and 4th at RPG. My bad. So they only won mapping and trial, basically. Oops. The guy is cooked. Yeah, I'm cooked. But it was really, really entertaining overall. It was really fun to follow all of the matches and all of the different disciplines and also tournament formats that were used. And I really hope this was not the last time that we see the Trackmania games. For now, nothing is known, but maybe it's gonna be back next year again. Maybe it's gonna be there every 2 years. I don't know, but I think it was a very, very successful event. And yeah, from also the amount of viewers that all of the streamers and also I had during the tournament, I think it was very, very entertaining and yeah, fun to watch for you guys as well. And overall, a great, great success. So massive shout out to the team of Gear 5 who organized all of this. And yeah, in general, just massive shout out to all of the different nations and players that participated. Because yeah, without players and without so many people and countries participating, it would have been a lot less exciting. So shout out to everyone. And of course, also shout out to everyone who watched the Trackmania games. It was hella cinema, guys.